Hi everybody, welcome back to another Peace of Mind Paydays video. This is Stephanie. If you're new here, welcome. I got paid today and it is the third paycheck of May 2025. So I think is it the last day of May? I think it's the last day of May, yeah. Or no, tomorrow is the last day of May actually. So most of my paycheck is going towards June, and I'll be frank right now, May was a very expensive month. I had a wedding I traveled for. I also had a trip to New York City for a friend's birthday, so things were pricey this month. So let's just get into it. I had to move some money around from June to cover some of the spending, the overspending I did in May. But let's just go into our May overspending and see what we can do here. So yeah, like I said, some of the fun money I had allocated for those trips, I went a little over. So there were some Lyfts and some Ubers I needed to account for. Actually, I already had $30, so I can do $30 last year. So I covered $166 for this month, and it seems like I had $30 left over from last month in the fun money category. And yeah, this also was for some food purchases. I know I could technically put it in dining, but I don't know, I kind of split it between my fun money category and my travel category because I wouldn't normally spend money on those restaurants and some of those other things unless I was on that trip. So let me know if you do something similar, but that's basically what I use that category for. And then it seems like my pet insurance went up. I thought it was $70.33, which is what it was last month, but for whatever reason this month it went up $6. So I need to look into that. I use Lemonade for my pet insurance, but it's getting pretty pricey. So I need to see what my deductibles are for that. It's just a task I'm kind of putting off, but yeah, so that will cover it for this month. I think I need to just undo 1 cent to have it even out. For some reason my household goods, I have 60 cents. I'm just going to move that to ready to assign. And then I think the rest of this month is funded. Okay, so we can move to June. So every time I get paid, I try to put money towards my next month's rent. I've already funded June rent, so I'm gonna just do $700 for July. That way I'm always, funding ahead. So I'm gonna go back to June now and try to finish funding this month. So all of my bills have been money's already been allocated for that. Food, I have started putting money towards my food categories. And then I think I just need to fund some of my savings goals, which is where I pulled money from last time, which is probably redundant if you've watched all my videos. But yeah, I just want to put money towards my savings goals. And then after this video, I will most likely move the money over in my high yield savings account. So $215 will go to my house down payment goal. I'm very close to 20,000, which is exciting. My emergency fund, I have a goal this year to increase my emergency fund by $6,000. So if I put 500 every month, then I will be able to reach that goal. And then travel, I'm going on a trip to Ireland in August. So the flight has already been paid for, but the accommodations have not been paid for. So I will use some money from that category to pay for that. And then wedding gifts, I could probably put a little bit more towards, but it's not a super high priority right now. I have one more wedding this year. And let's see what other categories I need to fund. So pet insurance is now, I don't know, whatever I said, $73, something like that. Cat food and litter, I think I'm good on so far. Let's go down to my other targets. So auto maintenance, I do need to get my car, what is it called? Not registered, inspected this month. So it's probably going to be actually more than I'm have in this category. I'm gonna just go above. I'm gonna target $100, so then I have $140 for my inspection. Auto insurance did get taken out last month, so I need to refund this. Okay, yeah, it did reset the target, so $138.84 a month for my auto insurance. Sorry if you can hear my cat meowing. I do live in a city, so my car is fully paid off, but I find that because I live in a city and not the suburbs, my car insurance is just a little bit higher. Okay, and then license and registration. What is this for? I don't even remember. Oh, I think this is just for the yearly registration. I should have a target for this, but I can't for the life of me tell you how much it is off the top of my head. All right, and then parking permit, I do have to pay for a yearly parking permit, which is not too pricey in the grand scheme of things. So $15 for that. I have iCloud storage that I pay for, and then Apple TV is my only subscription that I pay for, but I honestly have not been using it ever since Severance ended, so maybe I will cancel that. I'm not sure. Okay. Tech upgrade, or sorry, gifts. Oh, I did. I don't know if I said this in my last video, but I am trying to set aside $1,000 for Christmas gifts this year, which is the most I've ever spent on Christmas gifts, but I want to make it a good one. So if I put aside $142.86, I will reach that target in time. And then I think I also mentioned that I wanted to potentially get a Cobra Libra, what is it called? Cobra Libra color. I think I'm gonna not do that anytime soon. My Kindle's fine, and I read books from the library mostly, and I don't need technically a colored Kindle for any reason, because like the books are in, print, black and white. I don't read any like graphic novels or anything, but it is just a want, not a need. So let me come back to this category. Okay, so I have 464. I'm gonna go back up to food, and I'm gonna check out how much I spent on groceries the past few months. So I hover around 200 for groceries a month. So I'm just gonna increase this to 200, so I'm covered for all of June. And then around 170 in April and 180 in dining out so I'll do 180 as well for dining out. Meal kits, we switch back and forth between like HelloFresh, Blue Apron, like all the popular ones to retain a deal, and we spend around, it seems like last month was 116, so I'm gonna probably just do the same for this month. And then coffee shops I've been good at. I think I topped up like my Starbucks card, so I should be good. I don't go to Starbucks very often, but I'll just do like, oh, I already have $10. I think that's fine because I make most of my matcha lattes at home. All right, so it's bothering me now that I have a target that I have unfunded. I don't know if I want to get rid of it. I really appreciate everyone's comments about the Cobra Libra in my last video. I feel like that was like the most engaged the comment section ever was in one of my videos. So thank you if you commented. I think I'm gonna fund it, but I might decide to put this money somewhere else one day, just to like, yeah, $57 a month is kind of a lot if I were to get it by September. So we'll see. I might end up moving that money somewhere else. And then let's see if there's any other categories that I should be funding that don't have a target. So no more clothing for the rest of the year, no more accessories. I'm gonna put some money towards fun money in case we go to like the movies or bowling. Oh, you know what? I am going on a trip, like a small weekend trip to Boston, and I think we are gonna go bowling. So I'm gonna do actually $40 for that. And then let's see. I could put more money towards gas in case I need to get gas. Probably will for that trip. I'll do 40 actually. Gas is expensive. Self-care. Oh, and then I'm thinking I'm going to put money towards um, therapy. I think actually I'm going to make another category for therapy itself. I kind of lumped every doctor's appointment into my health um, category, but I think I want to make a separate one now. I don't know what emoji to use for that. Is there like a therapy one? No. Hmm. Is there like a computer one? Because I do telehealth. Maybe I'll do this one. Okay. I don't know if I like that actually. Is this why you joined in on this video? Probably. Maybe a heart. My brain. That's kind of creepy. Something that reminds me of my therapist, who's a wonderful person and has honestly gotten me through life. Oh boy, okay. I might spend too much time thinking about this. Maybe I'll do like a flower. Nothing is speaking to me today. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do the lightning. I don't know. That's like, I will come back and change that. All right, and then I also am not regularly going to the same bar Pilates studio that I was. So I think I might adjust this too. I don't know if I want to have this anymore. I might change this to a gym membership. I'm thinking about joining a gym, but nothing has been decided yet. But I might like start with a Groupon. We'll see. And then, oh, so I want to allocate money to therapy. That was the whole reason I added that. So 118 per session. I go once a month. And then I think I'm going to put the rest in household goods because I always end up buying something for the house, whether it's trash bags or toilet paper, tissues, etc. And that would cover me for the rest of June, which is kind of crazy. Life is very expensive. So how much did I fund this month? Assigned in June is $4,445. Wow, that's a lot of money. And then if I uncheck everything and go to July, I still need to fund things 2,860. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. I will keep you all posted. I hope everyone is having a fun summer. And yeah, comment down below if there's any savings goals that you have also. I really appreciate your support. Have a good one. Bye.